how are you? Okay, thank you for being here. This is a very important time. You found this reading for a reason. This is some kind of an activation that's going on here. This is a huge activation, and there is a clearing of impurities for you to have more in this life. It's time for you to have more in this life, and this reading is about exactly how to do that. So let's see. Okay. So I just want to connect really quick, okay? Okay, I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle, okay? But I saw something very interesting. I saw the devil holding a candle. So there is an energy of people that pretend, masquerade as being holy, but they're not. There's people that have light, they lit the way for a while, but now they're not. Something here that it is not what it seems, or it is exactly what it seems, but they're not presenting themselves right. And this is something that is needing to not have a place in your life. Yeah. Let's see about this more. You see? Okay. So there's all these fish here jumping, fish, 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 everywhere jumping. Wow, this is beautiful. And there is this devil energy here that is trying to take all of the fish. This is a masculine energy, and it's not a healthy energy. They think that they are something that they are not. They think that they are a level of authority, and they're not. This person, this situation here, there is a knight here. And this is a completely different energy. And wow, there is a baby here, down here. This is very powerful because knights represent honor, and they represent taking some kind of an oath here. So there is a replacement that's happening. And making this decision to not allow this devil with the candle to masquerade as holy. Just because you're holding a candle doesn't mean you're holy, right? Doesn't mean you're saint-like. Just because you're holding a candle. No. No. And that's the thing is this decision that you're making, it's changing everything. I see you very focused on changing your life. And putting your energy into something that you believe is going to be the change. And this very much so involves your heart. Your whole heart. Yeah. Wow. Let's see. Wow. And this flew out reptilian. This devil with a candle, this energy, it wants to take what is yours. It wants to take what is owed for you. It's trying to do a destiny swap. That's what it's trying to do. It's trying to take your abundance, try to take your money. Okay, and there is an activation here that's happening. And it's clearing these impurities that are around you because you have a pure heart. And that's the thing is you decided to be in this pure energy. You are a voice for the voiceless. How powerful is this? There's a certain amount of time that you have spent in darkness, that you have spent surrounded by these devil energies that are holding candles like they're saints, right? And there's a change here, and nobody thinks that it's you. And there's no way that it could possibly be you, but it 100% is nobody else but you. If it's 1,000,000 to 1, you're going to be that one. That's the thing here that you need to start to see, that you're going to start to realize that spirit is like making a shift. And all these devils are going to be replaced with knights. And knights, they understand how to take a vow. and they are loyal, and they are, genuine. They pledge to be honest, to give their life for a cause here. And there's some kind of a cause that you have within you. It's like the life that you've lived, it's caused you to have a cause, to have a stance, to be a voice for the voiceless, to be that million and one. It's like you making it is like so many souls that are trapped here in despair on this earth. They are making it too. So many people in this lifetime of your ancestors that they didn't make it. They tried to make it out. They couldn't make it out. They died, and they left a piece of their soul on this earth. You're setting all of that free. Lifestyle changes that exceed your deepest desires. If it's 1,000,000 to 1, you're going to be that one. This is the Cinderella story. This is Camila Cabello in the Cinderella. Okay? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You will be famous for your life's purpose. I'm telling you, there's some kind of a cause you have, and you're going to be famous for it. Wow. What is even happening here? Wow. So how is this changing? How is this changing to having this devil with this candle around you into having this activation? Wow, you have the stork here. And this is the 5 of branches. This is the chaos around you. This is the 5 of swords. This could be something that really happened during this past Scorpio season. Okay? So October, November. There's something here. It could be within family. But there's something here that masquerading as a hero, but it's like they're taking credit for work that you have actually done. And the stork gives birth, brings newness. So there is a truth that you have that is bringing newness here to your life. Look at this, master of discernment. Look at this crocodile with this butterfly. That's the thing here. It's almost like something that nobody would believe. It's disbelief is how this feels. And you have the star. Look at this. This is a dream come true. Nobody would believe. It's like nobody believed that Cinderella was going to be the queen of the land. No, they didn't believe it. But stranger things have happened. And guess what? It's happening. And now they're seeing her all illuminated in her glory here. And her making it is so important for so many to make it, right? Wow. The Queen of Cups. And this is the thing, is there is a cause, this nurturing cause. And the sea turtle goes back to the same beach that they were born on to lay their eggs. So there is this representation of the feminine energy that is carrying on. That's carrying on the lineage here. And there's something here about you breaking out of chaos by remaining true, surrounded by darkness, all alone, being true to who you are, surrounded by devils with candles here, okay? And you're remaining true to who you are and believing, that this impossibility can happen. It's not impossible. It only seems impossible until it is done. Nelson Mandela said that. And that's the thing, is that's true for you. You're going to be the proof. It's like miracles can happen all the time. The only thing that happens that's normal just means a lot of people were in vibrational match to that. So it's happened a lot. But whatever we make ourselves a vibrational match to is going to happen. So you're making yourself a vibrational match to something that it's out of the realm of possibilities, of the trajectories that you have been on, and that people in your similar story and that you know of in this earth have been on. But you have a shift that's available here. It's activating this for you. It's activating miracle energy. And what is this? A child, I'm telling you. There's something that you're giving birth to that's going to be real. It's going to be here. It's going to be you. This started when you were very, very young. But also for all of time, for every incarnation, there is this light within you that is who you are. and growing up and living in all of this chaos of this world, and being convinced that you cannot have anything, being in this sorrow, those days are over for you, because it's about getting to this particular point and surpassing exceeding what has ever been possible before. Once one person does something that's impossible, now it's possible. So this is what changes everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. So the energy that you have is the energy of miracles. The energy that you have is actually this message, the voice to the voiceless. And this could come from some kind of a thought that you have. And look at how you have the dog, that's faithfulness here. And look at the enemy. So it's very important here that you see that this devil with the candle, this enemy, is being replaced with faithful, with the knight, with the dog, with faithful energy that you can rely on. Look at how these two creatures are coming together. So there's going to be help that's going to come to you, but it's going to come from people or a source that you weren't expecting, that's different, that's outside of, this is not crocodile and crocodile. It's not two butterflies. This is unlikely, right? And that's beautiful. It's beautiful because it's about the energy, and it's about bringing something here that has never been seen before. It hasn't. If it's 1,000,000 to 1, you're going to be that one. And that's what this is saying. You're that one. You're that one that is saying that this is possible. Where you came from, nobody does this. Nobody makes it here. What you have been through. Nobody makes it to this point, but you are making it to this point. You're the one that's doing this. Yeah. And you have the wedding here. Wow. This is amazing energy. This is energy of you healing yourself. You healed yourself, and now there is this beautiful gift that you're being given, this lifestyle change with the commitment and loyalty, like the knights, like the dog, right? That's what's changing here. And now you can be a voice for the voiceless. It's like you are being funded to be the voice for the voiceless. You are going to be the one that is making this difference, and your life is going to be that example. Just like, nobody can run, a mile in 5 minutes. Let's say back when that was impossible, it's like nobody could possibly run 5 minutes, and then a person does it. They run the mile in 5 minutes, and after that, there's all these people that run in 5 minutes, under 5 minutes. But like before that happened 2 weeks ago, none of those people could do it. It's just like once it's done, once it's here on this earth that it has happened, then it's possible. You can sync up to that vibration. You can become, and it's easier to become that when someone has lived it. When someone has lived it. This is why people, no matter what your religion, they believe in, a religion in Jesus, because they're like, oh, he lived, he did this, he did that. So you can sync up to that when you believe that, when it happened here on this earth. That's the thing. Yeah. You have temperance here. So there is like this energy of healing is done. Like there's only so much healing you can do before it's time to go forward. There's only so much knowledge you can gain before it's time to start implementing it. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles is here. It's like there is a time of gathering proof, gathering knowledge. And then there is this point of, no, you have done enough of that. Now it's time to do. To do and not say anything. You already have enough to get started with something. And this is kind of like saying, to get started, to say nothing, right? This is a risk. This Five of Swords is a risk. That's the thing. You're taking a risk when you're replacing an enemy with this dog that is faithful. When you're replacing this devil with a knight. Because the knight, you've never known a knight before, so you don't know what they're about. You've never known a dog before. You have no idea. It's unfamiliar. So that's a risk. It's a huge risk for this butterfly, for this alligator to allow this butterfly on its nose, you know? To the alligator, they don't know what this is. This is a risk. Another alligator will be safer, right? They know that. Even if they're going to attack them, they know the signs of the other alligator attacking, and they're comfortable with that. They've experienced that. They've seen that before. The butterfly going to this alligator, that's a risk, right? So this is the thing here. There is a way for you to take a risk with the people you surround yourself by, with how you're going to present something you're working on, a way that you want to change your life, and what you want to use to implement changing your life, right? What are you going to do with that? Wow. This is a celebration here. And there's people, you're going to be able to celebrate with these people. This situation is going to create celebration. Yeah. And people that would cheer for you, that you can trust, you know? And it's like seeing a neighbor and you don't want to say hi. You don't know. They're going to be rude to me. My old neighbor was really mean, you know? And then one day, years later, you finally decide to say hi. You guys start having a conversation. They end up being your best friend. And it's like, you joke about all the time. Can you imagine if we never would have said hi to each other and just lived next to each other all these years? So it's something like that has to do with incorporating ideas from other people or different things coming together in what you're doing. And this is going to be beautiful. This is going to be amazing. And that's the same thing with Cinderella, you know? She had to take that risk to make a dress and then to go to the town square. Okay, I'm talking about the Camila Cabello Cinderella. She had to take this risk to sell it, to say, hey, I'm selling a dress. And everybody was making fun of her. Like, oh, a woman sell a dress? You can't do that. You know? But those people, she could have listened to those people, but she didn't. You know, and the people in the palace that had higher influence, right? They listened to her. They cared. So there is this energy of, there's people in higher places, vibration-wise, success-wise, and it's like, listen to those people. Don't listen to the people that have a lot to say, but they, you know, just hang out in the same, you know, on the same corner, and they never do anything to try to better their lives, you know? And they just have all these stories to paint themselves like they're a saint holding a candle when they're a devil, you know? This is the thing. This is the thing. You're replacing a crowd of people that, you know, they're, you know, against you with crowds of people that are for you. And maybe it's less, but they're really for you. And it's beautiful to be able to celebrate, to be able to live a kind of lifestyle where you're carefree. Over here, you have to fight so hard just to keep fighting. That's the thing. This is a lifestyle change. This is 1,000,000 to 1. This is a dream come true, so you actually get to celebrate it. And everything is taken care of. All your debts are paid. Imagine all your debts are paid off. Imagine you have a secure home that you love. Imagine that you love what you do. You don't have to work that much, and you live this vacation life. And you have genuine people that you can actually be around, and they're healed, and they're fun, and they celebrate your wins. Yes. It's like you deserve to have that. You have given so much. The work is already done. All the work that feminine energy does, you've already done all of that work. And now this is about to be, you're about to be seen for all the work that you have done, for the changes that you have made in your life. It's like this card is representing people realizing that it's like you came from nothing and here you are now. This is like a rags to riches story, but it's not a story. It's you. It's your life. You know, you're going to be living this. And this is what I'm saying here. The Chariot and the Empress. There's going to be movement here and you receiving. You receiving. Wow. And it's so very important here because this is a new life for yourself, but this is a new life for the world now. Now the world can know that there is something new that can be done, that can be obtained, that can be lived, that you can embody. You're making a voice for the voiceless. There's something here about you're making a way for people in the world to rehabilitate themselves. And you're a living example of that. And there is no limits to this vision that you have. The universe is saying there's no limits. You are the 1,000,000 to 1. You're the one. And there is enough room for everyone to be or do or have, you know, anything that we are wanting here. Wow. Look at this. And then there is this little pull with your heart to act. You know, with the Emperor here, it represents masculine action, taking action on something. So it's going to be reversed. Instead of so much work that you're having to do, this is actually you being in alignment, so much coming to you, and every now and then having this little impulse. People that are so rich, right? People that are wealthy, that have this amazing, successful career. They have a beautiful home. They love their life, right? How much do they work? Barely at all. Maybe a half hour. You know, that's it. The rest of the time, they're off. They're enjoying their life. They're worth it. That's going to be you. That's going to be your life. I just saw 2211 on the clock. 2211. That's an angel number that you can look up for an extra message here. I'm telling you, this is what you're visualizing. Visualize bigger because it's happening for you. It's meant to happen for you. The world benefits from you having this endless flow of opportunity, of love, of money, of support, of high frequency. Yes, this is beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much. If this resonated, please like and subscribe. Okay. And also I have personal readings available if you are interested. And also I have a book. It's called One White Rose. And it's about girls and women being generational curse breakers and just changing their lives and ending pain and suffering and turning it into a beautiful life that you deserve to have. So thank you.